A world without rules and laws, that is our quest. We are the seed. You have been stopped at the root. Find your seed and you have potency back. Welcome to the unseen world. So buckle up and get ready for this exciting ride back to Fantasia. Welcome to the unseen world with your hosts Shamila, Asha, Sandra, Clem, and Diane.
Hello everybody, welcome to episode 62 of the Unseen World Talk Show, live from the Netherlands and Africa. This is Shamila and I'm here with my sisters Asha and Sandra and our metaphysical insiders from Africa, Clem and Diane. Sandra, are you ready?
Yes, I am. So, welcome everybody. This is Sandra. So all we ask is a kind donation from you guys to continue our talk show. And we are very happy if you can make a donation. So thank you all for your kindness and support. So let's go to Asha. Asha, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. So today we will be covering the program Crimson Dawn. Or do I say it right? Or is it Crimson Dawn, Clem and Diane?
Crimson Dawn.
Crimson Dawn.
Dawn.
Crimson Dawn.
D-A-W-N, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's
okay, well, then I can leave it up to you.
Yes, you can.
It's the final control of the matrix that puts us totally in limbo. Okay. Anyway, we will give you. It's something that has never been exposed or written about, but it came from a client of mine. I know her husband, and I decided to react on this immediately, and I focused on the war, on this particular energy that needs to be alchemized, and that's what we did today.
Which means we now have the password of something that is actually very critical at this point.
Which is running today, and it's not a program he offers you this and you give yourself. This is an enforced reality on us. You will receive vaccine month after month, year after year from here on outwards. And that's how we will live in this bloodline control system. And now we've taken the program out, closing the mega sign on it.
So here's the background. Okay. So today's alchemy shift is the final destination of the human race, where the two political strands of communism is the one and democracy is the other, is the final state of the soul, which is the password of Agenda 21. And don't kid yourself. There's no huge communist program there is no huge communist program being in operation in the USA. All sections of the US government that heavily enforce the vaccination are carrying out the Crimson Dawn program, bringing two factions into one. And that is why it is called Agenda 21. They're holding our attention, saying CCP, which is Chinese Communist Party, which is the final agenda. No, so the final agenda is Crimson Dawn, which is a biological control using the bloodline over the body, over the mind, and over the soul. As Khrushchev put it, that communism is the one face of the mirror, democracy is the other face of the mirror. And between this is the Crimson Dawn, which is to pollute the bloodline by putting heavy metals into the body and deleting us through HAARP, through the electromagnetic fields. The intention is to continually vaccinate us, to destroy our natural potency, to heal ourselves, which is there, actually, if it's not destroyed. So the only difference between democracy and communism is much more closer to the final stage of Agenda 21. This is a complete new status of operation, bringing two into one. Whereas before, he, the architect, would offer you, give me your soul and you will have neither communism nor democracy. Okay. Which is the promise. Everything every program that he offers is a hollow promise, except this one, the Crimson Dawn, is a total enforced reality. So it has no connection to any state of existence. It is not found in heaven or hell. What is it? It is the final state of limbo that you have lost, or an attempt for you to lose the remaining 2.5% of omnipotent of your soul. All governments have been proven now to work for this, only one agenda, the creation of the Crimson Dawn. Another word for Crimson Dawn is La La Land, which will be a state of deep sleep. Those words are not made from Clem and Di. These words are floating around to prepare us to end up in a state of limbo. Remember, these bodies are carbon-based, which means they consist of 6 electrons, 6 protons, and 6 neutrons. Remember, that is the source of the beast, 666. So he says to you, you won't be a carbon-based machine if you give up your soul. So 97.5% of the population capitulated to this reality. Eventually, over time. And they materialize this program by giving up their soul. They lose their potency. And like the fish caught on a hook, the burr is they lost their soul potency. But it was a promise, and he never delivered what he promised. We are leaving the state of fellowship, joy, and all the things that are good and wholesome about us. The things that make life and make everything actually happen.
Worth living.
Makes it worth living.
It's not a point that there's no point to the system.
Yeah.
The point is when the soul is there is a point to living of this omnipotent reality, a world without rules, fantasia. And this is the attempt to close that.
To close all that down.
Yeah. Okay, so let's continue.
To turn us into something completely foreign. Okay. The conditioning of wearing the mask is putting us into a state of faceless anonymity, reduced to a state of
slowly
nothing.
Making pictures in our subconscious mind of reality.
Okay. So where we've reached is it's the end of totalitarianism. It is complete. So a new password is the Crimson Dawn, as one cannot bring one program into another, as you have to bring a completely new program in to bring in the second program. So democracy and communism exist in the time track, and in the now is the Crimson Dawn. And that is what you don't know. And what you don't know is more important than what you know, because that is what can change the reality.
That's the great secret of Africa. They're not interested in what they are interested in what you know, but what is more important, what you don't know. That's why no secret remains a secret in Africa. Everything comes out. Eventually.
Cool.
Like this came about with the conversation with one of my clients, Anna and her husband, and he brought this forward. I got like a jack-up, like
a wake-up call.
A wake-up call.
It was a wake-up like
I've been fighting like a dog, war after war, and like I got to step up. And I stepped up, and this is what I put together tonight.
So this is where we're sitting. And
when you say that you have never heard this word, it's like, what? But yet you feel something is there. It's not on time, you see. It's like a dawn, it's like happens. It's a reality, what we're going to be born into. Okay, cool. Let's move on.
This is the intention of it. But today we're going to alchemize it. So we're taking it and we're going to look at the source of this and take the words and alchemize the words. Okay. So Shamila is going to work with us today. Shamila, okay.
Yes,
And
I'm
for
ready.
you, this is also new. And as you do the words, it will unfold what this is all about. Okay. So go with us. Like on this journey. So the Crimson Dawn, these are the numbers. 166, that's the seed number. 66 is your XX graft, XX chromosome. So there's reference to that. It's 3 numbers. 166 meaning it's in the pyramid. So that your XX chromosomes is controlled by the pyramid within the structure of this pyramid structure. 67 is the number for soul, which isn't soul, but it's the number that controls the soul in the program, 6s and 7s, caught between materialism and spirituality, 6 and 7. And the base number is 13. Okay, 13 could be unlucky 13, but it could also be unlock the key 13, which could break the program. Okay. So, and the final one is the formula, and your formula is 30, and 40 does connect to fear. So this program is the trigger that they continually put on us to keep our omega sign open, preventing us from being closed omega, sound, pure sound, and we say transparency, sound and transparency. Not white light, because white is opaque, whereas transparency, you can see forever and ever.
The soul is transparent.
It's transparent. It knows everything. Okay, cool. So we're going to start with 13. 13, the base number. Okay. Shamila, 13 is aluminium, and the Americans call it aluminum. Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Okay, 13.
Letter,
cool, and it's letter M. So give me some M words.
M for mother. M for Miami.
Omnipotent, I know so.
Omnipotent, I know so. Murder, omnipotent, I know so.
Mistake.
Metaphysics, omnipotent, I know so. Mistake, omnipotent, I know so. Malibu, omnipotent, I know so. Maastricht, omnipotent, I know so. Microchip, omnipotent, I know so.
Misunderstood,
omnipotent, I know so. Master, omnipotent, I know so. Medium, omnipotent, I know so. Mantra, omnipotent, I know so. Menstruation, omnipotent, I know so. Materialism, omnipotent, I know so. Mistress, omnipotent, I know so. Meta, omnipotent, I know so. Machine, omnipotent, I know so. Mad, omnipotent, I know so. Make, omnipotent, I know so. Malachite, omnipotent, I know so. Metaphysics, omnipotent, I know so. Manipulation, omnipotent, I know so. Magnificent, omnipotent, I know so. Moldavant, omnipotent, I know so. Monochrome, omnipotent, I know so. Matter of fact, omnipotent, I know so. Mubarak, omnipotent, I know so. Married, omnipotent, I know so. Magnet, omnipotent, I know so. Meat, omnipotent, I know so. Manager, omnipotent, I know so. Minerals, omnipotent, I know so. Masturbation, omnipotent, I know so. Metamorphose, omnipotent, I know so. Magazine, omnipotent, I know so. Mist, omnipotent, I know so. Okay.
I think you covered the main ones.
Okay, good. Okay. Thank you.
So close that. Aluminium 13M. Aluminum 13M.
Aluminium for 13M. Omnipotent, I know so. To the power of everyone. Omnipotent, I know so.
I know so. Cool. 13. This one reduces to 4D. Okay, beryllium. And beryllium is the atomic element. We preface every grid with the atomic elements, which should be your 5 elements, and we turn them back into the 5 elements, back into sound and transparency. Okay, so beryllium 4D. Let's have some D words.
D for divergent, omnipotent, I know so. Dutch, omnipotent, I know so. Deutschland, omnipotent, I know so. Detoxification, omnipotent, I know so. Devil, omnipotent, I know so. Demon, omnipotent, I know so. Disinformation, omnipotent, I know so. Dino, omnipotent, I know so. Documentary, omnipotent, I know so. Disrespectful, omnipotent, I know so. Dematerialization, omnipotent, I know so. Dread, omnipotent, I know so. Denmark, omnipotent, I know so. Don't, omnipotent I know so. Discrimination, omnipotent I know so. Dystopia, omnipotent I know so. Drugs, omnipotent I know so. Disappointed, omnipotent I know so. Damp, omnipotent I know so. Dumps,
And
omnipotent I know so. Dreams, omnipotent I know so.
Cool. Dirt,
omnipotent I know so. Degree, omnipotent I know so.
Doormat,
omnipotent I know so.
Death,
Death, omnipotent I know so. Design, omnipotent I know so. Dementia, omnipotent I know so. Devil, omnipotent I know so. Doublespeak, omnipotent I know so. Distortion, omnipotent I know so. Disconnect, omnipotent I know so. Dependency, omnipotent I know so. Destroyer, omnipotent I know so. Director, omnipotent I know so. Domestic, omnipotent I know so. Distraction, omnipotent I know so. Dismissed, omnipotent I know so.
Cool, good. Okay, lovely. Very good. Okay, so beryllium 4D, close it.
Or beryllium 4D, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
Cool. Next one, 13, jab, omnipotent I know so.
Omnipotent I know so.
I know so, okay. Okay, to the power of everyone, omnipotent
to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
I know so, cool. Next one is 1322, communication, omnipotent I know so.
Omnipotent I know so.
Okay, I just missed one. I want to do this. ID, identity, and digital image. They're just ID and DI.
ID and DI, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
Okay, now we're going to start a string there of 1322. Is communication, car, CAR, and deal.
Communication, car, and deal, omnipotent I know so.
Okay, EQ, emotional quotient.
EQ, omnipotent I know so.
Lead, L-E-A-D.
Lead, omnipotent I know so.
Okay, so 1322. Okay, so you run this forwards, clockwise, and anti-clockwise to embrace all words that have their same numerical equivalent. And by doing this, by embracing them and omnipotent them, they alchemize. So,
okay, 1322, 13, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
Yeah, that's just for some new listeners who might have arrived today. Okay, 31, lame, male, and meal.
Lame, male, me, omnipotent I know so.
Q, debt, omnipotent I know so.
Q, death, omnipotent I know so.
No, debt, you're in debt.
Debt, omnipotent I know so.
Close it, 1331.
13, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
Okay, 1340, blank, blue, and CPU.
Blank, blue, CPU, omnipotent I know so.
Aha, central processing unit. Central processing unit, omnipotent I know so. Yeah. Okay. So these are 40. 40 is under the mind. Okay, so it's controlled by the mind. And 13. So 1340, dumb and ESP.
Dumb and ESP, omnipotent I know so.
Fatal and GMT, Greenwich Mean Time.
Fatal, GMT, omnipotent I know so.
Weak, omnipotent I know so.
Omnipotent I know so. 1340, 13, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
49, XY.
XY, omnipotent I know so.
So that's referencing to your XY chromosome or the XY graph. 40. It's under 49. Okay. 49, atom. The word atom.
Atom, omnipotent I know so.
Also 49, same number for XY. 49, cause.
Cause, omnipotent I know so.
Okay. 49, yes. You will say yes.
Yes, omnipotent I know so.
Say yes. Okay. In others, you'll agree, even when you don't want to agree. So 1349, 49, 13.
1349, 49, 13, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
58, 2 star, omnipotent I know so.
2 star, omnipotent I know so.
Rats,
Reds, omnipotent I know so.
Close that. 1358, 5813.
1358, 5813, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
1367 is soul. The word soul comes to
1367, soul, omnipotent I know so.
Okay, and close it. 1367, 6713.
1367, 6713, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
And the final one on this base grid is 13193, is bitter and twisted.
Bitter and twisted, omnipotent I know so.
And close. 13193.
13193, 193, 13, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
And you can see in the numbers there's a hidden code there. So you've got 193, but you've also got 19, referencing to COVID, and 3 is your trinity, or your 3 in 1. 19, okay. So it breaks 1, 2, 3. 193. Cool. You closed it, so we'll continue. Okay, next one we're going to is 67. 67. 67, referencing to soul. 67. 67 is under the word called wholemeal. Wholemeal.
Wholemeal, omnipotent I know so.
Okay, to the power of?
To the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
Okay, so it's whole as in a H-O-L-E. It's not W-H-O-L-E. So it doesn't portray it as it should, actually, okay? And it isn't called an atomic element, which means that it splits. It's explosive, okay? So 6713, soul, omnipotent I know so.
6713, soul, omnipotent I know so.
6713, west.
West, omnipotent I know so.
Okay, 6713.
6713, 13, 67, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
6722, cataract and guru.
Cataract and guru, omnipotent I know so.
Okay, and these are all like catch 22, or your hash sign is like 22. You've got your parallel worlds and you've got above and below, which puts you into the base of the matrix there, which is the hash sign. Okay. Guru, hurt and Italy.
Hurt and Italy, omnipotent I know so.
All under this thing called soul and catch 22. You'll be caught in the square one or in the box, the beginning of the box. Okay. So 22, Italy and mantra.
Italy and mantra, omnipotent I know so.
I know so. Satanic and water.
Satanic and water, omnipotent I know so. And we are going into a break right now and speak to you all after the commercial.
This is The Unseen World, a place for metaphysical insights, alchemy shifts, and the soul. Share your thoughts of the show by calling 702-425-9230. That's 702-425-9230. Find us worldwide on Skype at KCOR Radio, or jump in our live chat room at kcorradio.com.
It's as simple as that.
More consciousness awakening from the metaphysical matrix after a word from our sponsors.
One of the planet's most powerful antioxidant products is here for you to enjoy. Chaga Mushroom Tea. This tea has been used as a potent natural health solution for thousands of years. In fact, the Chinese call it King of the Herbs. The health value alone is worth a look, as Chaga Mushroom Tea packs a punch with pure vitality and smooth energy. It's 100% wild crafted, safe, and effective. Get it now at arcticchaga.com. That's ARCTICCHAGA.com, or call 916-969-2678. That's 916-969-2678. Chaga Mushroom Tea. Chaga Mushroom Tea. Order your supply today.
Do you feel reality is nothing more than a hologram? Fascinated with the world of the paranormal occult? Then join the host of Life in the Hologram. Tuesdays from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. as they guide you through this untraceable matrix. Life in the hologram. It's hard with some of today's greatest personalities in the world of the paranormal, from spirituality, psychics, healers, as well as the top ufologists and contactees in the world today. Life in the hologram, exclusively on the KCOR Digital Radio Network. It's time to wake up and stop checking under the bed for monsters. Life in the hologram, Tuesdays from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the KCOR Digital Radio Network. 1, 2, 3, 4.
To the KCOR Digital Radio Network.
I love the way it sounds.
Love the music. I listen all day.
The future of radio is here and now.
Every year around the world, thousands of golden retrievers are abused, abandoned, and neglected, and they need your help. Goldens Without Borders is a 501c3 not-for-profit company located in the heart of southern Nevada. They focus on golden retrievers in countries where neglect and mistreatment is of the worst imaginable. Even the smallest donations go a long way to saving a life and helping put these beautiful dogs into loving, forever homes. Come be a part of a network of people working hard to make the world a safer and more humane place for all living creatures. To make a donation, or if you're interested in adopting or fostering, please visit goldenswithoutborders.org. Goldens Without Borders, help make a difference today.
Vegas, baby!
Vegas is #1 source for talk and new music.
How cool is that?
Make the sound we broadcast as loud as possible.
You're listening to The Unseen World, a show that explores new concepts of how the metaphysical matrix reality actually works. To share your thoughts, call 702-425-9230. That's 702-425-9230.
Give us a call now.
Worldwide callers use Skype name KCOR Radio. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KCOR Radio. Even better, join the consciousness revolution within our live chat room at kcorradio.com. Now back to The Unseen World with your hosts Shamila, Asha, Sandra, Clem, and Diane.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 62 of The Unseen World with the program Crimson Dawn. Clem and Diane, are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. So
let's just put that thing with Star Wars. There was a film called
The Crimson Dawn.
The Crimson Dawn. So there you go. Quite interesting. Okay, let's get on.
Okay. So we're on the second grid now, which is 67. 67, as I said, was the number for souls. You're at 6s and 7s, caught between spirituality and materialism, which is not soul. That is when you move out of this original state, your absolute soul, you go into those energies, okay? And, of course, they corral you under those numbers. So we're dealing on 67, which is the root number. So you have base, root, and seed number, okay? And then there's the formula.
Yeah, you go out of soul because they offer you something for your soul, or being a spirit, or you won't be affected by it. You'll be immune to this, and you'll be immune. But once you capitulate your soul,
and you take the bait,
that's it. You now have lost your
you've lost your absolute.
Your transparency.
Your light.
The soul is transparent.
Sound and transparency.
When the soul is totally in the moment, he knows everything. He knows the beginning and the end. He knows everything in the universe.
In other words, he's not in a world of limitations.
Yeah, exactly. And as I said, this one we picked up because we have to close every omega sign that exists, to close it finally. And we are moving very fast
towards that point.
Towards this point. Yeah. And we're going back to omnipotent.
Omnipotent, yeah. Okay. Which is Yeah, that's why time is moving so fast, because your omega is closed, actually. It's on the point of closed.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6722, satanic.
Satanic, omnipotent, I
Camilla.
know so.
Water.
Water, omnipotent, I know so.
Even your water is controlled by the program of the matrix. Okay. 22, work.
Work, omnipotent, I know so.
Yeah, so you work. They make you work as a slave, but that doesn't mean, if you're workable, it doesn't mean you're functional. When you're a soul, you are functional. Everything is functional. Working, you're just doing something. Okay. It's not integrated into what is needed on all levels. Okay. Close. 6722.
67, 22, 22, 67, omnipotent, I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent, I know so.
I know so. Next one, 31. Alchemy and cynical.
Alchemy and cynical, omnipotent, I know so.
Okay, next one is 31. In the tree of life, it's called crown. That's a translation of the word. In the original Hebrew is keter. It says keter. So crown, 31. Omnipotent,
Crown,
I know so.
omnipotent, I know so.
Okay, some connection to corona too. 31. Killer.
Killer, omnipotent, I know so.
Okay, so it's out to kill the tree of life. Okay, 31. 31. No ideas.
No ideas, omnipotent, I know so.
31. Shekinah.
Shekinah, omnipotent, I know so.
Shekinah. Okay, Shekinah. That's a representation of your Mother Earth, that energy of Mother Earth. Okay. 31. Part of the celestial hierarchy. Okay. 31. Silence.
Silence, omnipotent, I know so.
31. Close. 67, 31.
67, 31, 31, 67, omnipotent, I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent, I know so.
Okay, now we're going into a string of 40, and 40 is under the mind. So these words connect to mind. Chairman.
Chairman, omnipotent, I know so.
Chiron.
Chiron, omnipotent, I know so.
So that's half man, half horse. So this is all the architect can do, is make a mutation. He mutates things. He doesn't give a manifestation of something that has never, ever been seen or never, ever existed. Okay, which is what manifestation is. He materializes something. And part of the materialization is this concept of half man, half horse, which is actually a mutation.
So let's talk about this fellow, the architect. So he made the matrix, or he made the positive picture of the matrix. People didn't like the matrix. So he said, you don't like it, now I'm going to punish you. How's that? But you will like it. That's one of his attributes. I'll punish you to like it.
I'll make you suffer.
I'll make you suffer.
I'll make you suffer badly.
Badly.
And he became a master of making people suffer.
Have you not suffered? Of course you suffered. So why would he make you suffer? Because you don't like him in his creation. Deep down your soul knows, no. But it has to let him play out his stupidity. I mean, are we getting me? You must conscientize the energy of the architect, because you, as I said, you hold from 0 to 9. Architect is run by AR 1 to 9. You embrace him. You are much more powerful than you actually ever could consider. If you say a statement, just leave it and it'll come true. But halfway thing you start to bring in, oh, well, maybe this and maybe that, may, could be, you see? And these sessions have all kept knocking these little doubt theories in you and turning them into Transparency.
And sound.
You must use the word transparency, because when you use the word trans and you say, I use trans, I don't understand. I use transparency. Transparency is total, I know so.
Not I think so or I hope so.
Just transparency. And that is a conscious state. You awaken the soul and say, yeah, that's what it is. And in the end, you'll see, yeah, you went the right course. Transparency.
And that's what you reveal. Once you embrace it, it actually presents itself and things become transparent. There's no
and you say transparency, there is no white light anymore. Okay. I'm just embracing more of the functionality of certain words that you use in your vocabulary, and you want to know something, you say, I employ transparency. I use transparency. Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay, so Chiron. So there you got Chiron, shocked, and exchange.
Chiron, shocked, exchange, omnipotent and also.
Chopped, like chopped down. Chopped down to sounds, basically. Geodesic and period.
Geodesic and period, omnipotent and also.
Yeah, so period is like a stop, which is also your menstrual cycle. Reliance.
Reliance, omnipotent and also.
Close at 6740, 4067.
6740, 4067, omnipotent and also, to the power of everyone, omnipotent and also.
85, degraded being, and close it.
Degraded being, omnipotent and also. 67, 85, 85, 67, omnipotent and also, to the power of everyone, omnipotent and also.
112, the academic mind.
The academic mind, omnipotent and also.
Close it.
That's
67,
a very
112.
important point, because we've now located that the academic mind is housed in this passport.
Yeah, it's part of it.
And what is chirping? Academic mind, talking rubbish. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Close that. 67, 112.
67, 112, 112, 67, omnipotent and also, to the power of everyone, omnipotent and also.
121, divine right.
Divine right, omnipotent and also.
Okay, close that. 67, 121.
67, 121, 121, 67, omnipotent and also, to the power of everyone, omnipotent and also.
Okay, 130, crucifixion.
Crucifixion, omnipotent and also.
Is part of this crimson dawn. Okay. 130, incarceration.
Incarceration, omnipotent and also.
67, 130, close.
67, 130, 130, 67, omnipotent and also, to the power of everyone, omnipotent and also.
139, $5 bill.
$5 bill, omnipotent and also.
Rearrangement.
Rearrangement, omnipotent and also.
Not happening.
Not happening, omnipotent and also.
Reptilinia.
Reptilinia, omnipotent and also.
67, 139.
67, 139, 139, 67, omnipotent and also, to the power of everyone, omnipotent and also.
Okay, so the next set is 148. 48 is on your XX chromosome. 148 meaning within the pyramid. So it's under the suppression of the pyramid, your XX chromosome, scripted that way. Battlefield Earth and games condition.
Battlefield Earth, games condition, omnipotent and also.
No redemption.
No redemption, omnipotent and also.
Talking about primal mother.
Primal mother, omnipotent and also.
All under 148 within the pyramid. Law of the father.
Law of the father, omnipotent and also.
Okay, 67, 148.
67, 148, 148, 67, omnipotent and also, to the power of everyone, omnipotent and also.
All under the grid 67, which is soul, which is also connects, as I said, to materialism and spirituality, which are two descents from the soul, the state of soul. Okay. 157, okay. Yeah, you closed that. 67, 148, 148, 67, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so. Next one, 157. Dumortierite is a crystal. Dumortierite.
Demortierite, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
No, we continue.
Oh, not closing? Okay.
67 is moon. Yeah, shattered pieces.
Shattered
157.
pieces. Omnipotent I
Upper
know so.
echelons. Upper echelons.
Upper echelons, omnipotent I know so.
67, 157.
67, 157, 157, 67, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
166, administration.
Administration, omnipotent I know so.
And that's on your 66, and 66 is also connected to the XX chromosomes. Okay, because X is 24, comes to 6. XX is 66. 166 meaning it's in the pyramid. Materialization.
Materialization, omnipotent I know so.
The crimson dawn.
The crimson dawn, omnipotent I know so.
And then referencing to what Clem was alluding to is they don't like me. 166.
They don't like me, omnipotent I know so.
No, sir. Close it. 67, 166.
67, 166, 166, 67, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
Okay. So just hold it there. She says, give me your soul. You won't have happen that they don't like me. Or when you give your soul, no one will like you. So no one likes the masses, and therefore they like or Lucy or the architect.
Yeah.
You've got to have somebody
a bit of a
not to like
way,
in his matrix, so that he's liked. He's like, if you go into systems, his occult systems, they all acknowledge him like he's the great man, whatever.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Close it. 67, 166.
67, 166, 166, 67, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
Okay, now we're going to 175. 75 puts you in theta quadrant under hypnosis. So all these words under hypnosis. Okay. Computer. What did you do? Hang in there. Hang in a second. 6. I have to
67, 175.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Since I've got it, it's just
okay.
Something popped up there on top of it. It's trying to derail me.
All right.
Okay. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah.
1 second. I have to reopen again. Doesn't want to go. Okay, I have to reopen it again. Sorry, just give me a second. Okay, there. We were on
67, 175.
67, 175. I'll be there now. 67, 175. Here we go. 67, 175. Here we go. 175. There we go. 75. Okay, here we go. So, disappointment, Holy Trinity, and reverse vector. This is all under hypnosis.
Yeah, disappointment, Holy Trinity, disappointment. Holy
and
Trinity.
Reverse, Holy Trinity, reverse vector.
And reverse vector. The seventh sign, omnipotent I know so.
Close, 67, 175.
67, 175, 175, 67, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
184, geopathic stress, the memory stick.
And geopathic stress, memory stick. Omnipotent I know so, 67, 184, and 184, 67, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
193, bitter and twisted.
Bitter and twisted, omnipotent I know so.
The power of the positive mind.
The power of the positive mind, omnipotent I know so.
And virtual reality.
Virtual reality, omnipotent I know so.
Well, there you have it. Bitter and twisted, power of positive mind and virtual reality. 193, there's your 19, COVID. 3, Trinity, you're in the pyramid. So 67, 193.
67, 193, 193, 67, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
Okay, now we're going to the seed, and the seed is 166. Okay, 166, there we go. 166. 166. Okay. 166. Playing with me today, huh? Oh, there we go. Oh, here it is, and you know what it says. It's interesting. 16640. This is under mine. The last straw and
The
solar
last
system.
straw and solar system.
And solar
Omnipotent and no cell.
Close it. 16640.
166, 40, 40, 166, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
We're going 49. It's the XY chromosome, XY graph. Computations, stuck picture, and the 6 senses.
Computations, stuck pictures, and
the 6 senses.
6 senses, omnipotent I know so.
Okay. 66. This is all 49, yeah. Okay, close that. 166, 49.
166, 49, 49, 166, omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone, omnipotent I know so.
58. It understands, and it is what it is.
It understands, and it is what it is. Omnipotent I know so.
Okay, so this is the subliminal script, okay, that one is running on the Crimson Dawn. And 58. Nobody loves me.
Nobody loves me. Omnipotent I know so.
Secret society and the house wins.
Secret society and the house wins. Omnipotent I know so.
To be or not to be.
To be or not to be. Omnipotent I know so.
Close. 166, 58.
166, 58, 58, 166. Omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
Now we go 67 again. Soul. Administration, materialization, and the Crimson Dawn.
Administration, materialization, and Crimson Dawn. Omnipotent I know so.
They don't like me. Omnipotent
they don't like me.
Close it.
Omnipotent I know so. 166, 67, 67, 166. Omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
76. Financial control and one world order.
Financial control and one world order. Omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No. Residual and residual self-image.
Residual self-image. Omnipotent I know so.
As they speak about it in the Matrix. Okay, so you've got financial control, one world order, residual self-image, and a talking disorder.
A talking disorder. Omnipotent I know so.
Yeah, as Neo, when he saw Mr. Smith, when they took him in the first Matrix form, where he couldn't talk. There you go. Okay, close it. 166, 76.
166, 76, 76, 166. Omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
And 166, 85, the last one on this grid is the Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang Theory. Omnipotent I know so.
I know so. Cool. Now we go to the formula, and the formula is 30.
Oh, we need to close it. 166, 85, 85, 166. Omnipotent I know so, to the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
Cool. Thanks, Shamila. Great.
Yeah.
30. 30 zinc. Omnipotent I know so.
Zinc. Omnipotent I know so.
Reduces to lithium-3, a battery. Omnipotent I know so.
A battery. Omnipotent I know so.
Lithium-3.
Lithium-3 reduces to battery. Omnipotent I know so.
To the power of everyone. Omnipotent
to the power
I know so.
of everyone. Omnipotent I know so. We've got less than 4
everyone
minutes.
Is included when we do this. When we do these sessions, everybody is included. To the power of everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Baggage. Omnipotent I know so.
Omnipotent I know so.
Okay. To the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
To the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
Okay, 12. Asia, Bug, Fact, and Kabbalah.
Asia, Bug, Fact, and Kabbalah. Omnipotent I know so.
I know so. Close that. 30, 12.
30, 12, 12, 30. Omnipotent I know so. To the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
Bible check fear, him, and peace. Omnipotent
Bible
I know
check
so.
him, fear, and peace. Omnipotent I know so.
30, 21.
30, 21, 21, 30. Omnipotent I know so. To the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
Belief and graded and academic.
Belief and graded and academic. Omnipotent I know so.
30, 39.
30, 39. Omnipotent I know so. To the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
48 on your XX. Barcode, bondage, and crime.
Barcode, bondage, and crime. Omnipotent I know so.
30, 48.
30, 48, 48, 30. Omnipotent I know so. To the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
57, Alliance, Dilemma, and England. This is under Moon.
Alliance, Dilemma, and England. Omnipotent I know so.
Pineal and Vaccine.
Pineal and Vaccine.
And Pieces. Omnipotent I know so.
Omnipotent I know so.
Close it.
30, 57, 57, 30. Omnipotent I know so. To the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
66, Black Goo, Fade Away, and Family.
Black Goo, Fade Away, and Family. Omnipotent I know so.
Holland, Liver, and Mankind.
Holland, Liver, and Mankind. Omnipotent I know so. Just 2 minutes to close the show.
30, 66. Yeah, 30, 66.
30, 66, 66, 30. Omnipotent I know so. To the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
Okay, Skeptic and Series and Sim 1. Omnipotent I know so.
Skeptic, Series, and Sim 1. Omnipotent I know so.
30, 75.
30, 75, 75, 30. Omnipotent I know so. To the power of everyone. Omnipotent I know so.
Bombastic, Betrayal, and Cellular. Omnipotent
Bombastic,
I know so.
Bombastic, Betrayal, and Cellular. Omnipotent I know so.
Okay, we're going to close it off now. We're going to close it with the soul mantra. So take the program and the password, the Crimson Dawn.
Take the program and the password, Crimson Dawn.
To the power of everyone.
To the power of everyone.
And the code is 166, 67, and 13.
And the code is 166, 67, and 13.
And 13 and 30 formula.
13 and 30 formula.
Formula, okay. And take Crimson Dawn to the power of everyone.
And take Crimson Dawn to the power of everyone.
Out of my mind.
Out of my mind.
Out of the subconscious mind.
Out of the subconscious mind.
Out of the collective conscious mind.
Out of the collective conscious mind.
Out of the now.
Out of the now.
Take the Crimson Dawn out of to the power of everyone.
Take Crimson Dawn out of everyone.
No, to the power of everyone.
To the power of everyone.
Channel it down through the copper rod into the soul.
To the copper rod into the soul. And talk to you all next week.
Omnipotent I know so.
Talk to you all next week, everybody. Thank you very much for listening. Bye. Bye-bye.
This has been The Unseen World, your divine intervention. Live every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on the KCOR Digital Radio Network. For more information on the Unseen World, the hosts, as well as guests, please visit their website at alchemy-cures.com. That's alchemy-cures.com. The Unseen World. The Unseen World. Your metaphysical epiphany is but a show away. This is KCOR Las Vegas, home of the Digital Radio Network, broadcasting from a shack just south of Area 51. Wait, that doesn't exist. This is the KCOR Digital Radio Network. Now for the news.